Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy DesignedByZee here, and before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a learning Discord server that I recently started. We're going 2 months in now, and basically this Discord server is just everything that you need to get started on your 3D journey. I have live courses, there's pre-recorded courses, tutorials, mock-up packs that I have not released to the general public, exclusive stuff in there, 24-hour support, live chats with me whenever you need help. I will be in that Discord. um and yeah, like I said, it's just an overall Discord to help people that are new to the 3D, or even if you are a little bit experienced in 3D. It's just showing you certain workflows, how to speed up your workflow, certain programs to do certain things. And yeah, so basically in this Discord server, you'll just be learning on how to make 3D scenes, 3D clothing, all that stuff that you see on my page. Everything that I make, it is in here. And the best thing about this Discord is it is updated daily, or not daily, sorry, but bi-weekly. So even though I will update it, some stuff here and there, every other day, bi-weekly, there will be new courses, well, not courses, but new learning materials, and just always new stuff going on in this Discord. So it's never like you just join and then there's just no content, there's no updates, no nothing like that. Like I said, I'm always in the Discord too, so I'm here to help you guys if you join the Discord. And yes, this is a paid Discord. It's 130 Canadian a month, um, or I think that equates to like 80 USD American. And the reason why this Discord is paid is because I'm giving you guys so much content that is not accessible to the outside for free. It's also my time. I'm putting endless hours and endless time into this for you guys, to help you guys out. And there's a return on investment. One of my students in this course actually made his investment, or his return on investment, times like 8. So he's already made money off this. So everything that you learn in here, you can apply it to the knowledge on how to get commissions and stuff like that. Because not only are you getting to learn how to make the 3D stuff, I'm also laying out the blueprints, how to make money off the 3D stuff, how to monetize your stuff, how to do the ads, how to run the Instagram ads, how to get your content and push your content out there further. So everything is included in this Discord. It's like a one-stop shop, and you're on your way to your 3D successful journey. So I don't want to hold you guys up too much. And yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that this Discord is now live. The link is in the description if you would like to join. And yeah, so thank you guys for hearing me out, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is DesignedByZee here, and coming at you guys with a little bit of a workflow video. I do apologize for being so inactive for, like, I think the last video I posted was 5 to 6 months ago. I just don't know what to post on YouTube. I recently started a Discord. I don't want to get into that because I just put that in the intro of this video, but that's what I've been working on a lot. That's where all my tutorials are going. But this isn't going to be a tutorial. This is going to be like a workflow type of video, just showing you how I made one of my more popular 3D renders, and it was actually a 3D logo render for Hellstar, unofficial. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be basically recreating that scene and showing you guys my workflow and how I did it. So yeah, so I hope you guys just enjoy. I'm gonna talk over it. I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, but I guess I'm just gonna be going through my workflow and how I do things on a basis for if I got a commission work, or just how I work. So yeah, a little bit of different style of video. If you guys do like this, be sure to drop a like down below, just so I know that you guys do enjoy this type of content, and I'll push more of this out. I really want to get active on YouTube. I just do not know what to post. So please comment down below what to post, and I'll try to my best to get it out to you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you're new to my channel, or you're new to basically what I do here, my 3D stuff, I use Cinema 4D. So we're here on Cinema 4D. This is what Cinema 4D looks like. I come into here and I always make sure that my project is on 60 frames per second. Don't ask me why. I just like it because it's smoother. I don't know if this even translates to Instagram. I'm not really good with like frames and numbers wise. I just do the 3D stuff and let it do its thing, right? So 60 frames for the project. Then we come up here and I have a preset already made for my Octane render. I use Octane render inside of Cinema 4D, which is a plugin that makes my renders look nice and crisp and clean. Very, very good investment. If you are planning on getting Octane, I would highly recommend it. If you already have it, you already know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna make this scene 300 frames. I usually do either 300 to 600 frames, depending on the scene. Obviously, the more frames, the longer it'll take out to render a scene. But yeah, so once we got that down, I like to find for this example, right, we're going to be doing the 3D logo. So I like to find the logo that I want to be doing. So I just go to Instagram or Google and I just type in the logo that I want. So for example, I would type in Hellstar logo because we're just going to be recreating that one that I did. I don't think that's the image I used. I think I used this one. So we find the image. You just want to do right click it, save image as. Obviously save it, and then this is where another program comes in called Photoshop. You do need Photoshop to do this step because you won't be able to bring in the logo into 3D. So this is the way I do it. So just open up your Photoshop and import the logo once your Photoshop is open. Just give it a few seconds to load up. So I like to make a canvas 3000 by 3000 and 3000 by 3000 pixels and 300 DPI. Also, don't ask me why. It just sticks and works for me. So we want to drag and drop our logo, and as you can see, our logo is not PNG. So you want to remove the background. You can either do this by doing convert to layers and then clicking remove background. Sometimes this doesn't work. As you can see, it didn't work properly. So we're just gonna Control Z and we're just gonna do it manually. So I'm gonna select this tool. Again, it's not really a tutorial, just a walkthrough kind of thing. So I'm not gonna be like doing a step-by-step tutorial, but yeah. So we're gonna edit this, make sure that looks good. So yeah, you want it to be a PNG, so meaning there's no background at all. You just have your logo. Once that's done, I can select the whole thing now, and then I just want to right click it and I want to click make work path 2.2 pixels. That just works for me. Again, don't ask me why. And then we go to export, pass to Illustrator, press OK. We can make a new folder. We're gonna make a new folder called Hellstar Logo Tut, even though it's not a tutorial. Hellstar Logo. So once we got that, very simple. Now we can close Photoshop and go right back into Cinema 4D. And then we just want to drag and drop that folder or that file that we just saved. So we drop the folder in, or the file in, my bad, sorry. And it will look something like this. And then to make it 3D, we come over here and we click extrude, drag that in, and then boom. So now we have our Hellstar logo. I like to go like 0.6 sometimes. You can just play around the sizing, obviously. But for this example, we're going to make it a little bit wider. Like, yeah, that looks decent, I guess. Make sure it is centered. Yeah, it's pretty centered. All right, perfect. Looking good, looking good. Now we want to add the grass effect to it. So this is very simple. I'm just going to open my Octane Live Viewer window just to see what it looks like in Octane so far. And I'm going to change my settings real quick in here. So I also have a preset. It's my preset. You can pause, save the video if you want to copy my preset, but this is the preset I got. So this is how it's looking so far. Still pretty plain. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to add the like grass effects onto the logo. So very simple. Again, you just want to come to your Octane, go to your Octane dialog, go to materials, or my bad, go to object, go to Octane scatter, and now you have a scatter. And then in the scatter, you just want to put the surface as the logo wherever you want it to go, right? Actually, I think we have to Control Delete this, to be honest, actually. Or not Control Delete, but make it like one. My bad. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. All right, boom, there. Now we want to drag in the Hellstar logo. Make sure it is the surface. Make sure to type the surface. And then as you can see on here, it looks like crazy on my Octane live viewer, but we're gonna fix that in a second. So now you want this is where I get the grass texture from. It's called Quixel Bridge. This is a free software. But yeah, so we got Quixel Bridge here, and this is just like a library of like a bunch of 3D free assets that you can use. I think Epic Games, if I'm not mistaken correctly, owns this. But yeah, so it's free again, like I said. You can literally find anything on here pretty much. This is where I get my grass models up from. So it's gonna find some grass. Let's do this wild grass right here. We're gonna do 2K. Sometimes I do 4K or 8K, but I'm just gonna do 2K for the example of this video. Obviously, the higher in quality, the longer the render time is gonna be. So once you have it downloaded, you can export it in. It will look something like this. It will just be all over your scene. We can just move that and then drag it into the Octane scatter, and then you want to size it so it's like proper. So we're gonna go to scale. I'm gonna do like 0.2 across the board, and I think that it's still not good. As you can see, it just looks like a big grass ball on my Octane render. So we can just keep playing with it. Let's go 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. Again, still not the best. Let's go 0.01, 0.01. A little bit better. Now we just want to make the count up just so it's like fills it. And boom, as you can see, it's already looking better right now. So it's already looking like a grass texture, grass model. And then yeah, so again, it's just all numbers. You can just play around with it until you like find something you like. As you can see though, we can still see like a little bit of gray under it. So this is where I use bridge again, and I just find like a wild grass or like a grass texture, like something that can like I can put behind like on the logo, so it like just fills those densities. So I'm just gonna download this real quick. It should take like 2 seconds, and then we're gonna export this, and then we're gonna apply this to the actual Hellstar logo, just because like those like patchy, like as you can see, there's like gray patches, just because that's the texture of the thing, right? So we got the wild grass patch, I think. Yeah, we got wild grass, and then we just drag and drop it onto it. Sometimes it will do that. So that's like a 3D texture, So I don't know how to fix that. So we just have to find a texture that's not 3D. And most of these are gonna be. So let's just type in like green or something. Green surfaces. Let's try this one. Yeah, like I said, some of the textures are like 3D, so they're gonna like look like super distorted when you put them on. I don't know how to fix that. If you know how to fix that, comment down below. I have no clue, to be honest. I do like everything pretty unorthodox. Like, so let's try this. Even though this looks like fucked. I don't know why. Yeah, see, I don't know. So what we can do though is we can just make our own material instead. Since that's not working. Cause I just don't want to like have you guys just in here for fucking 20 minutes trying to find a thing. So let's just go to Octane, go to Octane dialog, go to material, create new material. Let's just do diffuse, and then we can just make it like anything. So let's just make it like a dark green, like army green, and then we put it on it, and let's see how that looks now. So much better. Like those empty spots you can't even see. Like it's literally just like blended in with it, right? So it looks like pretty clear. So that's what it looks like close up. So yeah, we got that. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make the actual environment, like all the grass, and it's basically just the same thing. It's literally the same thing, but all you're gonna be doing is adding like the floor and stuff like that, right? So to add that, we just want to come over here to the objects right here. You just keep all these. You can do landscape. So what I do, just drag the landscape, size it properly till you're satisfied with it. Coordinates. Let's just say that, like, we're satisfied with that, and then we're just gonna want to make another Octane scatter. So I'm just gonna Control C, copy this, and then we're gonna want to change the surface obviously to the landscape now, and then it will add the grass on the landscape. But as you can see, the landscape's way bigger than the logo, so this is like the little things right there. So we just have to fix that. So again, it's just a bunch of numbers, so you can just play with numbers again. So we can like up the scale. That's still not doing anything on my view, so we're just gonna up the still not doing anything. So let's go ones across the board. And there we go. We got a little bit more progress. It's pretty big grass though, so I'm gonna make it a little bit less dense. So let's just do 0.5s across the board maybe. Yeah, it's looking better. Let's put this texture on the landscape as well. So yeah, it's already looking better. And we're gonna come down here. So this is how it's looking so far right now. Now we're gonna add like, I'm just gonna like change like the orientation of these, the grass on the bottom, just so it doesn't look like weird. All right, that should be good. So this is how it's looking right now before we add this guy and stuff. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to add this guy next. So that's how that's looking. I like that so far. So now this is where a plugin called Grayscale Gorilla comes in. This is also paid for. But I highly recommend it. It's a really good investment. It comes with HDRIs. If you don't have Grayscale Gorilla, you can go to a website called Polyhaven. I'll show you that website real quick, and it does the same thing. There's like HDRIs and stuff like that, but I just prefer. This is Polyhaven, but I just prefer this. I prefer Grayscale Gorilla. So to add an HDRI on Octane, you just come up to here, you go to Object, and you go to HDRI Environment. Pretty self-explanatory. And then once you have the HDRI environment, you'll have your options over here on the side. So basically, we just want to find one that we like and add it to the scene. An HDRI environment is just like basically the lighting, the scene. So it's what gives your scene life. Let's just find one that we like. Usually this is like the biggest part of the render because you want the lighting always to be good. The lighting in the render always makes it like look the most realistic. So lighting helps out a fuck ton. Can't stress that enough. Lighting's the best thing because you could have a crazy looking render, but if the lighting's not good enough, like it could ruin the whole thing, right? So we're actually gonna Control V these, and we're gonna make two, and then you're gonna want to make one the primary and one visible. So we're gonna make this one visible. And the visible basically means the one that you can see in the background, but the color is not emitting from it, if that makes any sense. Because we want one to be the sky, but we don't want the lighting to come from the sky, if that makes any sense. So we got the sky. I'm going to make, like, I think I have a crazy one right in here. Yeah, we got this one. So let's do this one. Turn this up a little bit. And then come back to this one, and let's just like still looking for a good one here, but this is what it's looking like so far. As you can see, there's more lighting. We got the sky, and yes, this is what it's looking like on the live viewer. So basically, the scene's coming to more life. Like I said, though, you just want to find the perfect HDRI, which could take time sometimes. Like I've literally spent hours looking for HDRIs just because I want that perfect, like the shadows, the way it hits, just it makes the scene look complete, right? So even then too is when your lighting's like perfect. Once you export it into Premiere or your post processing, you put color overlays on it and stuff like that. So like it's a whole process, right? But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna try to find the HDR here quickly that will look like good enough. I think this one should be good. It's kind of dark though, to be honest. Let's see. All right, perfect. I like this one. I'm gonna stick this one. All right, so we're gonna put it on 6. Yeah, put on 6. All right, so boom. This is what our scene is looking like so far. This is literally just adding the HDRI and the back of the sky. As you can see, it's still looking pretty realistic. Like, this is literally, I just made this in like less than 10 minutes. Super quick, super easy for you guys. But yeah, that's how it's looking like so far. Let's just add a little bit more just to make it look a little bit more alive. And by that, I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to open my Octane settings and I'm going to go to post and I'm going to enable bloom. So I'm going to show you guys what this is doing. So as you can see, this is my scene on the left and this is my settings of the bloom. So when we do the bloom, it literally like makes your scene like glow, like lighting. So you can just fuck around with this again. It's just numbers. But you could like get glares, the rays, everything in here. So we're just gonna make this look a little bit bright, so it's like shining kind of. Boom, like that, perfect. So it's like shining. And yeah, I think I'm satisfied with that. This is just a basic like recreation of the scene. Super simple. Now we're gonna make it the spin real quick, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that quickly. So all you want to do is make sure it's selected and you want to go down to coordinates, make a keyframe at 0, and then come over here and make a keyframe at, I usually type in 720 so it spins like twice, full 360 twice. And as you can see, it's spinning just like so. And then we're ready to render. And like I said, these are my render settings. If you guys haven't seen my render settings before, but these are my render settings for this render. So I'm gonna render it out. And yeah, so very simple workflow. Excuse me, very simple workflow. This is kind of like a quick tutorial, not really tutorial. But if you guys want me to go more in depth, be sure to check out my Discord. I show you guys everything, every little thing. And if you have questions, I'm there live to respond to you guys 24/7 to help you guys out. So link is in the bio if you want to join the Discord. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys for all the support. Appreciate it. I think we just hit 200 subs. It's crazy. I'm super inactive, but I'm gonna try to get active, guys. Please just comment down below what you want to see more of this. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys. Peace.